Hello, everybody. Welcome to this special program today. We'll wait a few minutes. Yes. People are joining. Hi, welcome everyone. Today we have an exciting quiz program. Remember, we had a test 2Q program already once. We have people from across India. They are not our students. They are just enthusiasts for English literature. They are people who are quizzers also. They have joined us and we had a first round and this is the final round. Remember, there was a 2Q program 2-3 months ago and many people got excellent prizes. The first prize is 10,000 rupees worth of books or courses voucher we'll give. The second prize is 7,500 rupees worth and third prize is 5,000 rupees worth. If there are more than one person coming up for one prize, we are going to give both of them. That is how we are. So welcome everybody. We are going to start super challenge finale of TES 2Q quarterly quiz competition. Today we have with us important participants who have all won prizes in the first round. We have, let me introduce to you first, Chandan Kar. Chandan, would you like to please talk to our participants?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Can I introduce you?
Yes, please.
Okay, ma'am. I am Chandan Kaur. I am from West Bengal and I have completed my master's in English in 2017 and now I am preparing for SETNET exams, ma'am.
Congratulations that you have reached our finals.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
I bet you're going to do excellently well today.
Yes, ma'am. I'm very happy to meet you, ma'am.
Yes, same here. Our next participant is Kejapriya. Kejapriya, will you please talk to us?
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.
I am Kejapriya from Tamil Nadu, and I completed my master's in 2021, and now I am preparing UGC NET exam, ma'am.
Wonderful. I'm so glad that you have reached the final round, and I'm sure you'll do well. All the best.
Thank you.
And I hope you come up with prizes. Thank you, Kejapriya. Our next participant is Nisha. Nisha, would you like to please speak to us?
Good evening, ma'am. This is Nisha Kaushik from Leh, Ladakh. I have joined here in October as TGT English in Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya.
Wonderful. We have
and preparing for the NET examination for by taking the helps from your encyclopedias, ma'am.
Thank you. Great. I hope you pass all your exams and everything in flying colors. Thank you, Nisha.
Thank you
all
so
the
much,
best to you today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you, Nisha. And the next participant is Kush Chowdhury. Kush, would you like to speak to us, please?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening to everyone. Myself, Kush from Haryana. And recently in 2021, I completed my master's in English. And now I am preparing for UGC NET English.
Wonderful. Great meeting you. And I'm sure you will also do well today. We are excited to meet all of you. Congratulations and welcome. Now, the next participant is Paulami Saha. Paulami, can we talk to you?
Hello, good evening. I am Paulami Saha. I belong to West Bengal. I just completed my master's in 2021. And with all your blessings and guidance, I have cracked the UPSC NET exam in this year, but not the JRF. And I hope to crack this.
Wow,
Thanks
congratulations.
for guidance.
And all the best. I'm sure you will crack JRF and you will come up with prizes today. All the best to you. I'm so glad you're here. Yes. And the last participant is Sneha Singh. We have selected all these participants from a group of more than 20 people who took part in the first round. These are brilliant people. Sneha, let us talk to you. Sneha, can you unmute yourself, please?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Ma'am, I'm Miss Neha. I'm Miss Neha Singh. I have completed my MA from Gorakhpur University, and I am pursuing my NET through your guidance and your wonderful videos. I like your videos and I like your teaching as well. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on reaching the finals and do well today. All the best to you, Sneha, and every one of you. All right. So we will start with our quiz program. Are you ready, guys? The first round, as usual, in test 2Q is ABC round. And can I please invite the first participant, Chandan, to take questions based on American, British, and Commonwealth literatures. That is ABC.
Okay,
Chandan. Yes. Your first question is, what is the subtitle of The Power of Sympathy? A sentimental novel written in epistolary form by William Hill Brown. Is it The Triumph of Nature, The Domestic Reconciliation, or The Herald of Freedom?
The answer is, ma'am, the domestic reconciliation.
That is okay. It is not right, but your time has only begun. The answer is The Triumph of Nature. That's no problem.
Okay, ma'am.
Your time is still remaining. You have so many questions more to face, so no problem. The next question is, in which magazine or weekly among the following was The Great Expectations serialized? Is it All the Year Round, Household Words, or The Graphic?
The answer is all the year round, ma'am.
That is right. It is All the Year Round. The answer is right. All the year round. Chandan, you did it.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Reshma, you're noting it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Next question is CL1. So ABC we are completing. What is the name of Omar Khayyam Shakil's tutor who convinced Shakil to become a doctor in Salman Rushdie's Shame? Is it Eduardo Rodriguez, Nick Bentley, Wilt Chamberlain?
The answer is, ma'am, Nick Bentley.
No, Chandan, it is Eduardo Rodriguez, but that's fine. Okay, Chandan, your questions are over for now. We'll come back to you. All right?
Okay, ma'am.
The next participant is Kejapriya. Kejapriya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So, Kejapriya, tell me, are you ready? ABC?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
First question from American literature. A. Name the Pulitzer Prize winning non-fiction novel by Norman Mailer, recounting the October 1967 march on the Pentagon. Is it An American Dream, The Armies of the Night, The Deer Park?
An American Dream.
It is The Armies of the Night. Norman Mailer was a faction writer. He wrote two novels that won Pulitzer Prize: The Armies of the Night and The Executioner's Song. That's all right. Kejapriya, take this as learning, and you are going to benefit from this quiz competition because today you know Norman Mailer's Pulitzer Prize winning novels. So that is a benefit. Next question, Kejapriya, is from BL, British Literature. Ready?
Okay, ma'am. Ready, ma'am.
Which work of Walter Pater among the following is a reproduction of a historical artifact? A reproduction of a historical artifact. Is it Marius the Epicurean? It is a novel by Walter Pater. Imaginary Portraits. It is philosophical fiction. Is it the Renaissance?
Imaginary Portraits, ma'am.
That is right. Imaginary Portraits is right. It is the reproduction of a historical artifact. It means it is actually based on real historical people. The last question in this round to you is CL2 from Commonwealth Literature. What is the name of the lumpy cutlet served to Sir Nitin Basu in the beginning of Nayanthara Sehgal's novel, Plans for Departure? That is a good one. You can study about Nayanthara Sehgal today. Is it Pojarski cutlet, Fricadella cutlet, Crebinet cutlet?
Fricadella cutlet.
That's right. Wow, you seem to be an expert on cutlets. Kejapriya, wow, I love cutlets. I'm coming to your place. You should cook me fricadella cutlet, Kejapriya. All right. So that brings us to the next participant. Where is my participant list? Sorry, guys. Yes, it is Nisha Kaushik. Nisha, are you ready for ABC quiz?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Nisha, your question is, which book by Herman Melville, published in 1847, is a sequel to his first South Sea narrative, Typee? Herman Melville's 1847 book, which is a sequel to his first book of South Sea, called Typee. Is it Redburn, White Jacket, or Moon?
Melville's 1847.
Pardon me?
Is it Herman Melville's? It's Umu, ma'am. Umu, C option.
Oh, Moo, you're right.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Moo, you're right. Because this is a competition, I couldn't give you that clue. If this had been our net coaching program, I would have asked you this question and said, oh, Moo, Nisha, you should say this answer. Okay, the next question to you is BL3. The picture shown below is a very famous print by William Blake. What is the name of this print or this engraving? Is it The Ancient of Days? Is it Newton, the ghost of a flea?
Print picture. It's the ghost of a flea, ma'am.
Pardon me?
The ghost of a flea.
No, it is the Ancient of Days. It is a very famous engraving. No problem, Nisha. Today you know something about William Blake. He did paintings and engravings, and a famous one is the Ancient of Days. Ta-da-da. All right, Nisha. Are you an expert on cutlets as well? Well, well, CL3 is not about cutlets, don't worry. What is the Anglican name of Aminata Diallo, the protagonist of Lawrence Hill's The Book of Negroes? Is it Hannah Lee, Alice B, Meena D?
Rhyming scheme is there, ma'am.
Yes.
A or A. Hannah Lee. Alice B.
Which one is it?
Hannah Lee, Alice B. I mean, hello, the protagonist Lawrence, the Book of Negroes. Oh.
Lawrence Hill is a famous writer. He wrote the Book of Negroes. Tell me, Nisha. It's time.
Ma'am, it's Minadi again.
Oh my God, right. I
Thank
thought
you, ma'am.
because it's Meena, you will think, no way. It can't be a name. But Nisha, you said it. Congratulations. Thank you, Nisha.
Thank you.
Our next participant is Kush Chowdhury. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, Kush. Your time is now. Are you ready for ABC quiz?
Yes, ma'am.
American literature number 4. Which among the following is the first novel of Kurt Vonnegut Jr., published in 1952, that depicts a dystopia of automation? Wow. The Sirens of Titan, Player Piano, Slaughterhouse 5.
Player Piano.
Wow, you said it. It is Player Piano. That's right. Relax, Kush. Your answer is right, and you're going to get more answers right, I'm sure. BL4. To each his sufferings, all are men, condemned alike to groan, the tender for another's pain, the feeling for his own. These lines have been taken from which poem of Thomas Gray? Is it the Bard?
LG written in country church.
Ta-da-da. Elegy doesn't have these lines. I read it with so much feeling that I'm sure Kush thought it is so elegiac. It has to be elegy. I'm so sorry, Kush. It is my fault, Kush. I shouldn't have read it with so much feeling. I'm so sorry. It is ode on a distant prospect of Eton College. He was a student of Eton College. No problem. Now we are all going to read all the major poems. Next time somebody asks us, we are going to answer. Isn't that a promise, Kush?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And your Commonwealth literature. Ta-da-da. Which novel by Zadie Smith begins with emails from Jerome to his father, Howard, published in 2005? Is it The Autograph Man, On Beauty, White Teeth?
It's a novel by White.
No, no, no. It is On Beauty, which is a very important novel set in London. That's okay. You know, this is just a game that we are playing. Anyway, you have all done amazingly well, and you are all going to get prizes. Every participant gets prizes in 2Q, isn't it? You know that from before. Everybody got amazing prizes. Your time still remains. You can get anything from the first prize to whatever price. No problem. The greatest advantage of this program is we are learning. Right. So, Paulami, your time now. Ready, Paulami?
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes. Your question is from American Literature 5, which is an anthology of fiction, poetry, and essays on African and African-American art and literature, edited by Alain Locke during the Harlem Renaissance. Is it The New Negro, Blackbirds of 1928, The Negro in Art?
Ma'am, it is The New Negro.
Ta-da-dang, that's right. It is indeed The New Negro. Harlem Renaissance came to be called the New Negro movement after this. That's right. BL5 to you, shooting at you, Paulami. Whom does Fanny Price get married to by the end of Mansfield Park? Is it Thomas Bertram, Edmund Bertram, Henry Crawford?
Ma'am, Edmund Bertram.
That is right again, Edmund Bertram. I'm sure the people in YouTube are going crazy because they know the answers, but they are not in Zoom answering them. No problem. You can join us next time. Like Paulami is answering, you can also answer. CL5, in which theatre festival does Felix, the protagonist of Margaret Atwood's Had Seed, once work as an experimental art director? Oh my God, what is that? Makeshiweg, Winnipeg, Centaur. Which of these festivals?
Winnipeg French Theatre Festival.
Nay, nay, nay. It is Makeshiweg. You know, a name like that, we couldn't have made up. Only Margaret Atwood could have made it up, you know? No problem. That was fun. And the last participant for this round, Sneha Singh. She's here. Sneha, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Your question is AL6. Which American author and art collector, born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, hosted a Paris saloon where the leading figures of modernism in literature and art would meet? A Paris saloon was run by which of these writers? Is it Gertrude Stein, Sherwood Anderson, Henry Matisse?
Sherwood Anderson.
No, dear, it was Gertrude Stein. Gertrude Stein was running a saloon. A lot of people would come to that saloon, like Picasso, Pablo Picasso, Ezra Pound, so many, Ernest Hemingway, and they would all sit with her. They would all discuss art. And one day, Gertrude Stein told Ernest Hemingway, "You are all a lost generation." Remember? That is how they got the name, Lost Generation. Oh, no problem. You can write this in net exam and pass with JRF. So BL6 to you. Which Charlotte Bronte heroine among the following has no attractive accomplishments, no beauty? Oh, so sad. Is it Jane Eyre, Lucy Snow, or Shirley? No attractive accomplishments, no beauty. Is it Jane Eyre, Lucy Snow, or Shirley?
Lucy Snow.
Wow, you really got it there. Lucy Snow is the character in Billet. That's right. You sure know about all these heroines, don't you, Sneha? Now, CL6. Who is the government's commissioner for information in Chinua Achebe's Tararang and Hills of the Savannah? Is it Chris Orico, Beatrice Okoho, Ikem Osodi?
I'm Chris Orico.
My God, Sneha, you know not only about heroines, but also government commissioners. Wow, that's great.
And this is your blessings.
Nothing like that. It's your brilliance. Guys, I know that we can never have enough of ABC. American, British, Commonwealth. It's so amazing, isn't it, guys? Let's have one more round. I've not had enough. Are you ready? Chandan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I am ready, ma'am.
I was trying to cheat you, saying this is the last in this round, but this is so amazing. I want to continue with our ABC round. So, Chandan, your question starts now. Ta-da-dang. A. Who is the author of the Pulitzer Prize winning novel Aerosmith, dealing with the culture of science? Wow, published in 1925. Is it Isaac Asimov, Arthur C. Clarke, or Sinclair Lewis?
Ma'am, Arthur C. Clarke.
We got you there, Chandan. You know, Isaac Asimov and Arthur C. Clarke are science fiction writers, but this Pulitzer Prize winning novel is by the Nobel laureate Sinclair Lewis. Aerosmith, Babbitt. Wow. Will you remember? Don't forget now. No problem, Chandan. Next question is shooting at you. Which, wait. Nicholas Green, an invidious poetaster. Oh, poetaster he is a character in which work by Virginia Woolf? Is it Jacob's Room, To the Lighthouse, or Orlando, a biography?
No, it is Jacob's Room, ma'am.
Ta-da-dang. Nicholas Green is the friend of Orlando, dear. No problem. Chandan, life is learning. That's the most important thing. Now you know Orlando, a biography, has a poetaster, no good poet. Nicholas Green as an important character. Tonight itself, or no problem, tomorrow night. Chandan, let us take a decision. We will all read about all these works and writers.
Definitely, ma'am. I'll read, ma'am. Definitely.
Yes. Commonwealth Literature 7. Chandan, identify the novel by R.K. Narayan, where an unknown land called Timbuktu appears. Somebody from Timbuktu appears there. I will say where a man from an unknown land appears. Is it The Dark Room, Talkative Man, The World of Nataraj?
The Dark Room, ma'am.
Ta-da-dang. It is talkative man, Dr. Ran. In talkative man is coming from Timbuktu. He's creating so many problems in Malgudi. That is the theme of talkative man. Will you remember? TM is the talkative man, the protagonist. Will you remember? No problem. No problem at all, because probably your round is the next round, Chandan, no problem. Kejapriya, once more. Where are you, Princess?
Yes, ma'am.
Princess Kejapriya, are you ready for a shot?
Ready, ma'am.
Wonderful. Kejapriya, your question is, who is the protagonist of Manhattan Transfer by John Dos Passos, published in 1925? Jimmy Herf, Ralph Simmons, Edgar Saunders. John Dos Passos was a lost generation writer.
Ralph Simmons.
Da-da-dang, I got points. It is Jimmy Herf. No problem. Sometimes you should give me a point too. No problem. Next question. British literature, George Orwell's Down and Out in Paris and London, can be stated as falling under which genre? Is it a memoir, epistolary novel, documentary?
Memoir, ma'am.
Yes! Down and Out in Paris and London is the memoir. Ta-da-dang. Next question to you, Kejapriya. In J.M. Coetzee's Elizabeth Costello, she wrote a novel, Costello wrote a novel, The House on Eccles Street, which is the retelling of, is it Joyce's Ulysses, Woolf's Mrs. Dalloway, Orwell's A Clergyman's Daughter? Bolo,
James
bolo.
Joyce's Ulysses, ma'am.
That's right. That's right. You know, House on Eccles Street appears in Ulysses. It is in Ulysses. Wow, Kejapriya, that is wonderful. Next, I will ask Nisha. Nisha, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Your question is AL9. Which famous novel is a prequel to Closing Time, published in 1994? In other words, Closing Time is a sequel of which novel? Is it Catch-22, Daisy Miller, The Red Badge of Courage?
Closing Time. It is a sequel of which novel? Catch-22, Tracy Miller.
Closing Time.
Closing Time. Catch-22, ma'am.
Yes!
Oh my
That's
God.
right. Catch-22 indeed.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
ma'am.
you got it there. Next question to you is BL9. Are you ready? In which year was The Mayor of Casterbridge by Hardy published? Oh my God, you've got a good one.
Mayor of Casterbridge.
Huh.
I have seen your video today itself, ma'am.
Really? Is it
Yes, ma'am.
1886, 5, 7?
86, ma'am.
You said it. It's right. Ta-da-da.
Hardy's video I have watched today itself. Thank you so much, ma'am. Wonderful teaching.
Thanks to
Wonderful
you
teaching.
for watching the video.
Yes, ma'am. Always.
Yes. And your last question in this round, Nisha, is from Commonwealth literature. Which novel by Catherine Mansfield, remember she was from New Zealand, is a longer version of her short story, The Prelude? Oh, it's a novel by Catherine Mansfield. We thought she wrote short stories, but she expanded Prelude to make a novel. A dill pickle, a blaze, the aloe. Bolo, bolo.
B, blaze, ma'am. A blaze.
B, blaze is wrong. It is C, aloe. It is C, aloe. No problem. Next, are you ready, Kush?
Yes, ma'am.
Tararang, Kush Chowdhury. Pathare. He is going to get AL10. What was the term used to describe the journalists and novelists of the progressive era who sought to expose corruption?
Muckers.
Pardon me?
Muckers.
Muckrakers is correct. Muck means dirt. Muckraking means throwing up dirt, exposing corruption. You said it, Kush. That is right. Sorry. Muckrakers is right. BL10. The Last Man is a dystopian science fiction novel by The Last Man. Dystopian science fiction.
Science fiction.
Ray Bradbury, H.G. Wells.
Third, Mary Shelley.
Da, 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 da. It is Mary Shelley, correct. I'm so happy. You said it. Then, Commonwealth 10. Who is the Canadian writer of the novel Good to a Fault? That won the 2009 Commonwealth Writers' Prize. Then it must be a great novel. Wow. Is it Marina Endicott, Mandala Langa, Lisa Moore?
Lisa Moore. Lisa Moore.
No. It is Marina Endicott. Remember, Commonwealth Writers' Prize, Booker Prize, Nobel Prize, Pulitzer Prize. We should look up. This is a reminder. Okay? Yes. Follow me. Your time starts now.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, sweetheart?
Yes, ma'am.
AL11 to you. The 1961 American film, The Misfits, is written by, wow, they're all playwrights. Tennessee Williams, Arthur Miller, Eugene O'Neill. The Misfits.
Arthur Miller.
That is right. Arthur Miller wrote The Misfits. You are amazing. Wow. You know heroines, you know government commissioners, and you know films. Elizabeth Barrett Browning's Sonnets from the Portuguese is a collection of how many love sonnets? 42, 44, 45.
44.
My God, you are an expert on sonnets. It is 44. Ching, 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 ching. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. You know what happened? I'll tell you a secret. My congratulations. Notice, Gayab, I couldn't find it. I said, no problem. Today, I will be the cheer girl. Okay, now CL11. The groundbreaking theorist who was largely responsible for introducing ancient Indian art to the West. Who is that Sri Lankan metaphysician? Is it Ratna Jeevan Hule, Ananda Kumaraswamy, Ketesh Loganathan?
Loganathan.
No. That is okay. From now, you should remember this man was an amazing genius. Ananda Kumaraswamy.
I thought this, but I told the third one.
No problems. Hota hai, no problem. All right, guys. And the last participant in this round is Sneha Singh. Ta-da-dang, Sneha.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, Sneha, dear?
Yes, ma'am.
In which work of Edward Albee are the characters identified as A, B, and C? The Zoo Story, A Delicate Balance, 3 Tall Women.
3 tall women.
Wow, that's right. 3 tall women, A, B, and C. Okay. Next, sing song. A nursery rhyme book is a book by which famous poet? Is it Christina Rossetti, D.G. Rossetti, Lord Tennyson? Sing song.
Christina Rossetti.
You said it. You said it. It is Christina Rossetti. And the last question to you is from Commonwealth Literature. Which novel of Anita Desai in which novel does the protagonist attend a local festival called The Night of the Dead? Is it Clear Light of Day, Fasting Feasting, or The Zigzag Way?
Clear Light of Day.
No, it is The Zigzag Way. Koi nahi, no problem. That is fine. Reshma?
Yes, ma'am. So, hello
That was
everyone.
an amazing show, wasn't it, Reshma?
Yes, it was amazing, ma'am. So, I'll share the scores after the first round.
Yes.
So, Chandan scored 1, Tejapriya has scored 4, Nisha scored 4, Kush Chaudhary scored 3, Paulumi scored 4, and Sneha Singh also scored 4.
That's right. So who is leading?
Tejapriya, Nisha, Paulumi, and Sneha leading with 4 points, ma'am.
Wow, neck to neck fight. Who's going to defeat the others? Who's going to win? Let us see. There is no winning and losing. There are only winners here. Everybody is gaining, isn't it? I am gaining. I am learning all this. We are all learning. This is just for fun. And this learning, I hope, will help you pass many exams, get an amazing career. Study well, everyone. YouTubers, are you loving this? I hope you like the video. Okay, next round, guys. Chandan, your time starts now. You get only one question, Chandan.
Yes, ma'am.
This is, my mistake, Chandan. It is criticism and theory rounds. You know me, I keep making these mistakes. No problem. We are not afraid of mistakes,
No,
are
not
you,
an issue,
Chandan?
ma'am.
No. Tell me, who said poetry has a wider truth and a higher aim than history? For poetry deals with universal, history with the particular.
Sir, Philip Sidney, ma'am.
It is Aristotle. Aristotle compared Sidney also did. I can't blame you, Chandan, because Sidney also compared poetry with history. But this statement is from Aristotle's Poetics. No problem. The next is Tejapriya. Ready, dear?
Yes, ma'am.
Your question is T2. Who was the first president of the Moscow Linguistic Circle?
Option B, Boris.
That is not right, but it's okay. It is Philip Fortunatov. Moscow Linguistic Society is an association of the Russian formalists. It is Philip Fortunatov. No problem. The next participant is Nisha. Dryden, with all his critical allurement of classical love, was unconsciously a forerunner of. Read the question carefully. Don't jump into an answer. Dryden, with all his classical allurement of classical love, critical allurement, Dryden, even though he criticized classical love, he was unconsciously the forerunner of.
Classicism, Dryden, all is critical of classical love.
Dryden loved the classics. He had a critical love for the classics, but he was unconsciously a forerunner of.
He was admirer of classicism. The criticism.
The sentence should be right.
Twisted question is there, ma'am.
We deliberately twisted it so that you will get an experience of that net kind of questions.
Yes. Classical. It's romantic, ma'am. B.
Dryden is definitely neoclassical, but in the sentence, you can't say neoclassical. Dryden, with his critical allurement of classical love, because he was neoclassical, he loved classicism, but he was unconsciously leading towards classicism. Some romantic elements are also there. Why? Because he praised Shakespeare, he praised Chaucer. That is the meaning here. You got it right. Very good. Then,
thank you so much.
Which of the following novelists has not been mentioned in F.R. Lewis's The Great Tradition? Kush, your question. Kush?
Yes, ma'am.
Which of the novelists has not been mentioned? I will tell the answer if you don't tell me now.
Hardy.
That's right. Kush, आपने मुझे बहुत खुश बना दिया. It is Thomas Hardy. Jane Austen and Joseph Conrad are there in The Great Tradition, but he does not mention Hardy. Very good. And Matthew Arnold. Paulami, your question. Matthew Arnold was the first English critic to insist on the necessity of dash.
Ma'am, comparative criticism.
Wow, that is right. Comparative criticism is right.
Thanks.
And then we have one more question directed at Sneha, who said, imagination is the power of depicting. Oh, sorry, I didn't move the slide. Imagination is the power of depicting and fancy of evoking and combining. Listen carefully, read carefully. Imagination is the power of depicting and fancy of evoking and combining. Be careful. Is it Coleridge? Sorry, Wordsworth, Coleridge, or Eliot? Sneha?
TES Eliot.
Or it is Wordsworth. Wordsworth talked about imagination, but he did not develop a theory. But Coleridge developed a theory of it. Okay, Eliot Did not talk about it. No problem. That's fine. Guys, are you ready for some more excitement?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, starting from Chandankar. Which of the following books was written by I.A. Richards in collaboration with C.K. Ogden and James Wood?
Ma'am, B, the principle of literary criticism, ma'am.
No, that was written by I.A. Richards alone. This is the foundation of aesthetics. The foundation of aesthetics. No problem. A poet in our time is a semi-barbarian in a civilized community. K. Japriya, who called poets so. He's attacking poets as semi-barbarians. Oh my God.
And Thomas Love Peacock.
That is right. In 4 Ages of Poetry, he said that. Next question goes to Nisha. What is Aristotle's term for plot? Sorry. Not that. Sorry. I'm so sorry. A poet who is not a member of the Yale School of Criticism. Who of the following is not a member of the Yale School?
Yale School. Not a member of Yale School. Yes. Paul Tippin, Harold, Derrida. Paul Tippin.
No. The Yale School is a group of deconstructionists. When Derrida was visiting Yale University, was a visiting professor there, Paul Deman, Harold Bloom, Jeffrey Hartman, etc. were J. Hillis Miller. There were a school called Yale School of Deconstructionists there. Okay? No problem. Kush?
I didn't give the answer, ma'am.
Oh, you didn't? You said Paul. You said Paul Deman.
I was about to call Derrida, but it's okay, ma'am.
Oh, the last thing I heard was Paul Deman. You should not say too many things. Only the answer you should say.
Okay, I'll take care of it. Derrida. Okay, it's okay.
You read out all the names and again you said Paul Deman.
I was reading. Yes, reading.
Don't
Yes.
read out like that. Okay.
No,
so
definitely. I'll take care of it, ma'am.
Yeah. Kush, Laura Mulvey talks about male gaze in visual pleasure and narrative cinema. Who talked about medical gaze before her? It is visual pleasure and narrative cinema. Who talked about medical gaze before her? YouTubers, I hope you're liking the session. Medical gaze.
Michel Foucault.
Did you mean C?
C, yes, ma'am.
Michel Foucault is right. Michel Foucault talked about medical gaze, birth of the clinic. Right. Next question goes to Ptolemy. Who among the following is not, sorry, that is not the question. Power, written by Adrian Rich, focuses on the power of Marie Curie and the impact she made on her field. Adrian Rich wrote Power. Power is actually an essay, a novel, a poem. What do you think, Ptolemy? Once again, please, I didn't hear.
It's option A, essay.
No, it's a poem. Adrian Rich was also a poet. Okay, no problem. Sneha?
Yes, ma'am.
Bakhtin formulated the concept of polyphony and dialogism in dash. Which book? Tell me.
Problems of Dostoevsky art.
Oh my God, you're right. Ta-da-da. That brings us to the end of criticism and theory round. Reshma, would you like to share with us your score?
Yes, ma'am. Chandan has scored 1. Kedapriya S has scored 5. Nisha Kaushik has also scored 5. Kush Chaudhary is now 5. Paulami Saha has also scored 5. And Sneha Singh has also scored 5. So we have Kedapriya, Kaushik Chaudhary, Kush Chaudhary, Paulami Saha, Sneha Singh, all scoring 5. So it's a very tough competition.
Reshma, don't
Yes.
tell me I'm going to give first
Right.
prize to everybody.
Yes.
This is so unfair. Some of you have to stop saying the answers. And the next round is actually a fun round. It is not at all difficult. It is a fun round and it is people round. People round means I'm going to show you people. You have to tell me who they are. And it is the easiest. Okay. Chandankar, your turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you identify the author? Born in Italy in 1891, Marxist humanist, and he propounded the idea of cultural hegemony. Please, everybody, don't worry. You will get your chance. Chandan can lip read, so don't say the answer, anybody.
Ma'am, Louis Althusser.
Ta-da-dang. Ta-da-dang. Cultural hegemony. You're not getting the mark, but I will help you say it. It is Antonio Gramsci.
Yes.
Prison notebooks, remember?
Yes,
Antonio
I forget the name,
Gramsci. That's okay. When you're sitting there and you're stressed, hota hai, I know. That's fine. My God, this is all easy. Okay, don't worry anybody. Next is Kejapriya. Kejapriya, you're ready for your P2? Can you identify the author? Born in United States in 1952. Black feminist, very famous. Very, very famous. She wrote feminist theory from margin to center. Black feminist from America.
I don't know, ma'am.
When I tell you the answer, you will be like, oh my God, I could have said that. It is bell hooks. It is bell hooks. No problem. Kejapriya. Then Nisha, are you there? Yours is P3. Can you identify this author? Born in French Algeria, structural Marxist, talked about interpellation.
Interpolation.
Oh, Kejapriya, I know you know. No problem. Nisha?
Yes, ma'am. His ideas, interpolation is there. Yes, interpolation. French, Algeria, he was born. Louis Althusser, ma'am.
Ta-da-da! Right. It is Louis Althusser. Next
okay.
is Kush. Oh my God, Kush. You got it, Kush. French. Post-structuralist. Talked about governmentality. Heterotopia. Kush, you know him.
Talked about
Ji?
Hetero.
Heterotopia, governmentality. These are his major concepts. Many concepts are there.
Yes, ma'am. Post structure.
You know him.
Michael
Foucault, correct. Michel Foucault. The last question you got was also about Foucault, wasn't it? Yes, Kush, that's right. Can you identify this author? My God, Paulami, that is also easy. United Kingdom born. Western Marxism, cultural materialism he founded. YouTubers will go crazy now. Follow me?
Yes, ma'am.
Cultural materialism.
I know the name, but now I'm seeing now.
Also cultural studies. Marxist.
Louis Montrose.
G?
Louis Montrose.
No. Okay, I'll give you a clue. You're not getting the mark, but I want you to say the answer. He wrote Culture and Society and Long Revolution. Culture and Society and Long Revolution. It is Raymond.
Okay.
Yes, Raymond Williams, but that's okay. Sneha, yours is P6. Can you identify this author born in Jamaica? He was part of Birmingham School. Encoding, decoding, he talked about. Birmingham School.
Claude Lévi-Strauss?
No, it is Stuart Hall. No problem. I know aisa hota hai kabhi kabhi. No problem. Don't worry, okay? You have all done well. And one more round is there though. Chandan, are you ready for one more try, dear?
Yes, ma'am. I am ready, ma'am.
Yes, that is the spirit. We are all ready. This round is not so easy, but maybe you can get it because there are options in this round. It is quotations round, quotes round. Ta-da-dang. The mind is furnished with ideas by experience alone. The mind is furnished with ideas by experience alone. Is it Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, or William Blake?
Ma'am, B, John Locke.
Yes, you said it. Ta-da-dang. I knew you are a philosopher, Chandan. Then, next question goes to K. Japriya. Philosophers have hitherto only interpreted the world in various ways. The point is, however, to change it. Is it Freud, Derrida, or Marx?
Sigmund Freud.
No. That's okay, K. Japriya. You should remember it is Karl Marx who said it's very famous. Abhi, now from now you should remember, okay, K. Japriya?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Nisha, freedom is the alone unoriginated birthright of man and belongs to him by force of his humanity. Do you know who said this about freedom? It is René Descartes, Immanuel Kant, or Karl Marx.
Freedom is the alone. It's
Freedom is the unoriginated birthright of man.
Immanuel Kant, ma'am. B.
Wow, that's right. Freedom
ma'am.
is our birthright, and you have to possess it, you know. That's right. Next is your turn, Kush.
Yes, ma'am.
Ta-da-dang. Whatever knowledge is attainable must be attained by scientific methods, and what science cannot discover, mankind cannot know.
Our knowledge is attainable, must be attained by scientific method, and science cannot discover, mankind cannot know. What knowledge is attainable? लेकिन अपन के बारे में क्या तो मुझे फ्रांसिस्को I should go for whatever knowledge attainable. But one last.
Did you say something?
A. Bertrand Russell.
Right. You're right. Bertrand Russell is right. I'm so glad when all of you say answers. Truth is found neither in the thesis nor in the antithesis, but in an emergent synthesis which reconciles the two. Paulami?
I think it's Hegel.
Yes, that is Hegel. Sometimes it so happens that you get an easy one. It's just your luck. That was good. Is man merely a mistake of God's, or God merely a mistake of man? Sneha?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Nietzsche.
ABC?
Ma'am, B. Nietzsche.
Yes, that is right. Oops, sorry. That is right. Oh my God, that was good. We have actually come to the end, but I think we will have to ask you extra questions because there are so many of you answering all these questions. Reshma, let us hear from you now.
Yes, ma'am. After all our rounds, Chandankar has 2 points. Tejapriya has 5 points. Nisha Kaushik has 7 points. Kush Chaudhary has 7 points. Paulami Saha has 6 points and Sneha Singh has 6 points. So we have tie for the first place and second place.
Wow.
Nisha and Kush for the first place with 7 points.
Kush and who?
Nisha.
Keja.
Nisha Kaushik.
Oh, sorry. Nisha, Kaushik and Kush Chaudhary, 7 points. Then
Paulami and Sneha with 6 points.
Paulami and Sneha with 6 points.
Yes.
And Kejapriya has?
5 points.
Okay, all right. So, what do we do? Do we ask an extra question or just give them 2 first and 2 seconds? What do you want? Kush and Nisha?
Please give us both. Please consider both.
Actually, ma'am, I got my prize when when I interact firstly with you, ma'am. Actually, at that time. Actually, it is a great experience by interacting you. It is also a prize for me, ma'am.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm so glad that both of you have got first prize. I don't want to deny you the opportunity. I want to give 2 first prize and 2 second prize, no problem. But
Oh my God.
still,
Thank you, ma'am.
I would like, there are some extra questions. Let us see how you fare. We will do it like this. Which of you will say quickly, let us say, extra questions. Just for fun, okay? It is not deciding your prize. Which Lithuanian linguist and structural narratologist wrote Structural Semantics, where he sought to find deep structure of narratives? Question is to Nisha and Kush.
Structural semantics. Ma'am, AJ Grimes?
Gerlet Ginete, ma'am.
It is AJ Grimes, no problem.
Grimes B, yes, Grimes.
AJ Grimes, okay. Paulami and Sneha, after you reach this stage, it is wrong to decide your prize on one question. So both of you are getting second prize, no problem. But tell me, can you answer this, one of you, quickly? Paulami and Sneha.
Okay, ma'am.
Ta-da-dang. What is the profession of Michael, the protagonist, in Vikram Seth's novel An Equal Music?
It's a pianist.
Did you say a pianist, Paulami?
Yes.
What do you say, Sneha?
I'm a violinist.
That is right. It is a violinist. No problem. That is okay. It doesn't mean anything. So guys, I want to remind you that a competition or an exam is not always about winning and losing, because all of you here are wonderful scholars. You know a lot of things. If only I had asked some other questions, you would have answered more, that's all. Or you may not have answered. So it's just a gamble, actually. When you get low marks in the exam, don't feel bad. That doesn't mean anything. When you get high marks in an exam also, don't feel overjoyed. That doesn't mean you have reached the pinnacle of knowledge. You should still study. So there is one thing that all of us are going to do. The quiz master, the participants, the winners, the audience, everybody should do one thing. Of course, it is sleep, it is midnight, but that's not what I mean. Study. Right? So congratulations, everybody. We have the first prize winners, Nisha Kaushik and Kush Chowdhury. And we have, let me just stop sharing the screen so that you can see them. Reshma, can you get out of the way somehow? No. I didn't. I don't know what I did to you. I just.
Ma'am, I think you pinned me.
I did do spotlight, I think. I don't know how to undo it. Nisha, and this is Nisha. Can you see her, everyone? And this is Kush. We can see them now. They are the first prize winners. Nisha Kaushik from Ladakh. Huh? And Kush Chowdhury from?
Haryana.
Haryana, yes.
Actually, I am also from Haryana, ma'am. I joined here in Ladakh.
Oh, you are. So this is Haryana winning.
Yeah,
all right. How do you feel?
Haryana,
Are you
yes.
happy?
I'm very happy, ma'am, by interacting with you and by participating in this finale. It's really a dream come true feeling. Or I really like you, ma'am, and your teaching and your stuff and all these things are awesome.
Thank
Really,
you.
really.
Thank you very much. And we have the second prize winners here, Paulami and Sneha. Paulami, what do you feel? How are you after this?
Overwhelmed in the seventh heaven, like, ma'am, actually it's a blessing to be class second. It's just like mind-blowing orator. I just can't praise in my words. Yeah.
This is only a beginning. You're going to get so many awards and prizes. There is a connection problem, Paulami. Welcome, welcome. We all are proud of you. Wonderful. And we have, I want Kejapriya and Chandankar to be the third prize winners. I am using my arbitrary power. Kejapriya and Chandankar will be the third prize winners. All right.
All right, ma'am.
Everybody is a winner because, as I said, it doesn't mean anything whether you are winning a quiz competition or not. It doesn't matter. So love you all. Thank you, audience, for your amazing participation.
Wonderful. Thank you,
I
ma'am.
can't see them in YouTube. I think I have still spotlighted Nisha. What is her name? Reshma. I am so stupid. I did something I can't see. I don't know what to do now. I will do. No problem. I don't know how to remove Reshma from. Remove spotlight. Aage. This is Nisha and this is Kush. Finally, I got them. And this is Paulami and this is Paulami and Sneha. And we have Kejapriya and Chandan. These are the winners for today. Abhi, the log bol rahe hain, show their faces. And I am like a stupid woman. I don't know. Now they can see. Yes. So congratulations. We have had a very fruitful quiz competition. And so many people were there with us. We will give you your vouchers and you can claim whatever you want. Books or courses or whatever. All right, guys. Yes. Bye-bye. Good night.
Ma'am, bye-bye, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Kalyani, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome. Is there anybody who wants to say something?
Please bless us with your blessings. We need this badly.
Always. People are congratulating you in YouTube. All of you are, amazing scholars. I'm so proud that I've been able to be of some help to you. I'm so proud. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night. Good
Bye,
night.
Thank you so much. You are great.
I want to make an announcement also. For tomorrow at 10 p.m., I want to do an amazing activity. Ask me anything from English literature that you did not understand, and I will try to explain it to you and help you. If I don't know, no, I can't do it, but ask me basic doubts, things that you have not understood. So if you come prepared, it will be good. Just think of a few things for 10 p.m. live, and we can try to address your concerns. Okay, if anybody wants to take part in TES 2Q competition, I will post the link in this video. Please take a look at it after a few minutes. All right, TES 2Q group link I will post in the description of the video, and you can take a look and join the group and take part in the next program. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Ma'am, सच में दिल garden हो गया.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Good night, ma'am. Good night.
Good
Good night, everybody.
Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nisha. Thank you.
Good night. Good night, all.
Good night.
Good
Good night, all.
Bye, everyone.
Good night, Reshma ma'am. Good night, Kalyani ma'am. Good night.
Good night, Reshma.
Thank you so much for all the things.
Thank you, Reshma, also. Thank you, Reshma, for all the amazing help that you have given us. Thank you so much. Reshma is a main member of our team. Can you switch on your video, Reshma, so that we can see you again? Yes.
Yes, she is very sweet, ma'am, as like you.
She is one of the main people in TES, and she is the leader of the research and development team. She's the one who makes the questions, and she single-handedly prepared a lot of programs for us even before this. So much indebted to everybody in research and development team, especially Reshma.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
appreciate it.
So many people have worked behind this.
Yes.
I want to thank everyone in our research and development group. And I gave them to make questions in very short notice, but they did it. I'm so happy.
Yes, so sincere people who are working so much for each and every one of you in YouTube. And wherever I am teaching, they are there behind us, with us. That is good. That's God's blessing, actually, for all of us.
Thank you,
Not only
ma'am.
for... Yes. Bye.